Hello and thank you for coming to the McWaters Effect. I'm your host, Matt. Today I'm looking at OAM, but first I need you to hit like and subscribe. Helps the channel grow. Let's take a look at this news article. Wisconsin moving towards election audit. And there's a video here. We'll go ahead and watch it.
The Wisconsin legislature is openly discussing a forensic audit of the 2020 election in that state. One America's Christina Bobb has more from Washington.
Wisconsin State Senator Andre Jacque, I know you've been a vocal supporter of election transparency. What efforts do you think Wisconsin needs to make?
Well, Wisconsin needs to do a deeper dive into its election system. We've had a history over the past several election cycles of really questionable things occurring. I mean, certainly hot spots in Dane and Milwaukee County where you have kind of rogue clerks not really following the rules, and then you have Wisconsin Elections Commission, which of course has been giving questionable, if not outright unlawful guidance. And I think the issue that we come across, I remember as a student at UW-Madison seeing just any number of things that we later were able to correct legislatively when I was in office. But in 2000, you had more than 100,000 votes having been recorded as cast, then voters recorded as having cast them. And they just said that it was a bookkeeping error, that the poll workers were too busy, and yet we now have the issue of tens of thousands of people having cast votes when they can't pass the have-a check to verify their name, address, social security number, driver's license number. There's, I think, some very significant things that we need to look into. And, of course, one of the things that we uncovered with the Zuckerbucks, the Mark Zuckerberg Foundation scandal, where you had an individual right up here in Brown County, which is what I partially represent, where you had an individual from basically a partisan, nonpartisan third-party group that was given access, basically the keys to the election, literally, both where the machines were stored as well as the secret IP addresses that were used to connect the machines. So I think certainly there's some things that we need to look at from an IT perspective.
So under those circumstances, we know that there were outside individuals at some point given access to Wisconsin's election. Doesn't it make sense that the people of Wisconsin be able to see exactly what transpired and see an open and transparent audit, as opposed to, to be honest, I don't even know what Speaker Voss is doing. He's not letting people see the process that they're going through. So how do you rectify that?
I think certainly transparency is key. We have a long ways to go in terms of restoring voter confidence in Wisconsin's elections and ensuring that we have that going forward. I certainly appreciate everything that Representative Branchen has done. I've had an opportunity to present with her at any number of grassroots groups in the area. I know she's been going statewide. And, it certainly is something where there's a lot of questions as to what currently is going on, but we know that there are other areas that we clearly need to get into I have been a little bit surprised that we didn't have more urgency following the election. I think it's fine to have the Legislative Audit Bureau look into things that are within their expertise. I would hope the time for that would have been last year already. Now we're quite a bit beyond the election, and we have some very serious questions that remain unresolved.
Right. Well, sir, thank you so much for your time, and hopefully we see an audit in Wisconsin very soon.
Sounds great. Thanks, Christina.
All right, guys, that's the end of the video. And it looks like to me Wisconsin's going to be well on their way to starting a forensic audit. Now, of course, they're going to have to deal with the governor, the AG, and the Secretary of State. But it is in their purview when it comes to Senate and House, the legislature of the state, to actually do an audit. So I think they'll be all right, and hopefully they'll go ahead and get it done. Hopefully they won't have any obstruction from the Democrats or from the rhinos trying to stop this thing. You would think they would want some transparency in our elections, but obviously they don't. They like the way things are running now because it benefits them. But guys, that's my opinion. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Helps the channel grow. Peace.